a very exciting day for us. We are having a global launch around the world of our new Latitude E series. And this kicked off late last night in both London and San Francisco. And so it's with great pleasure that I continue the momentum of the launch here in New Delhi. And I think for those of you who are local residents of India and New Delhi, you should take great significance from the fact that we chose this location in this country as the site of a very, very key announcement from Dell. So special thanks to everyone who traveled to be part of this exciting announcement. This is the broadest and most significant business laptop launch by any company in many years, as you'll see. Our announcement today spans products, services, and technology from the ultra-portable, lightest business laptop in the world to the mainstream, to also the ruggedized and workstation class laptop computers. It also builds on decades of innovation, Dell unique engineering and performance in this category. But as you'll see, there's nothing really traditional about these new laptops that Dell is bringing today. We listened with our customers, and clearly this is not business as usual. We first defined the category of mobile computing for businesses with the launch of the Latitude series in 1995. And since that time, we have shipped more commercial laptops than any other company in the IT world. And we've also been the leading provider of laptops to businesses for 6 out of the past 7 years. Now, we're number one in many countries, and our Latitude D630 is the top-selling commercial laptop in Asia. So it makes sense that Dell, again, would revolutionize mobile computing and do this as our world enters kind of a new stage, what we call the connected era. Now, really at the dawn of this connected era, which is a time when people are demanding technology that enables them to work together and connect anywhere, anytime. The connected era is fast dawning here in Asia, with dynamic, fast-growing economies really paving the way. Internet use, for example, here in India grew 27% last year alone. And by 2012, it's expected that India will have the largest WiMAX network in the world. In China, internet use is up 56% just from a year ago, but less than 20% of the Chinese public is today using the internet. Of course, this leaves incredible opportunity and room for growth. And we're also seeing the use of social collaboration tools, social media tools, like MySpace and Facebook, both who are Dell customers, that have more than 200 million participants in these social networks. And here in India, sites like Yari are hugely popular with India's youth, who are rapidly coming online. Now, these indicators reflect what's happening all over the world, as there are about 500,000 people coming online for the first time in their lives every single day. Now, that's something you can only do one time. And these 500,000 new users quickly become the next billion online users. Now, these next billion users will come mainly from emerging countries like Brazil, Russia, China, and of course, here in India. Now, many of these new users won't start with a desktop, and they won't start with a dial-up connection, as many of us did. India, for example, is witnessing this trend tremendously. Laptops in this country have grown from only 5% of PCs sold just 3 years ago to 29% today. And IDC predicts that global laptop sales will surpass desktops next year, and more than 1 billion laptops will be sold worldwide in the next 5 years alone. So it might be interesting to do a quick survey and a show of hands. Now, if you were buying a computer today, how many of you would be looking for a desktop? Can we do a quick show of hands? And how many of you would be looking for a laptop? Well, I think the laptops have it. So it's actually not surprising when you look at what's going on in Asia alone. It's expected that we're going to have 671 million mobile workers by 2011. That's 67% of the global mobile workforce. And we've responded to this movement by increasing our laptop portfolio by more than 50% this year. In fact, we're responding across our entire product portfolio and using these huge demands in all areas of computing. So as more and more devices connect, content and data will be generated at a faster and faster rate, driving the need for massive amounts of storage. Of course, increasing bandwidth also drives that. So consider that by 2012, the number of devices accessing the internet will more than double to more than 3 billion. And in the next few minutes alone, more than 30 hours of YouTube video has been uploaded.